So, like we have discussed till this Samudra Manthan Leela, then Mohini Avatar, then the fighting between Devatas and demons, and then the Manvantaras, different Manvantaras we have discussed. And now the discussion goes to the it proceeds to the incarnation of Vamandev. So the things that are which will lead to the incarnation of Vamandev. So that basically rest of the eighth canto is about Vamandev and Bali Maharaj episode, and last chapter basically discuss about Matsya Avatar. So these are the contents we have. So here the Parikshit Maharaj, he is asking questions here. Like basically previously he narrated that the Supreme Lord has asked some piece of land from Bali and gave it to Indra. So he is asking that the generally the Lord is proprietor of everything, right? Isha Upanishad we are reading. Isha Vashyamidam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Punyeta Magruta Kasasvidam. Isha Vasyam. The Supreme Lord is the proprietor of everything. Everyone else will claim their proprietorship, but actually the original proprietor is the Supreme Lord. But that proprietor is asking, begging from Bali Maharaj like a poor man. So why he needs to beg like that? So that is what he is asking. And also, uh, like also when he asked for some begging and Bali Maharaj gave it, so even though he gave it, why did he arrest him? So like I'm very anxious to know that why he is begging and why he is like binding Bali Maharaj. So this is the seed question that he is asking. So then the Shukadeva Goswami started narrating. So Bali Maharaj, previously what is mentioned as Bali Maharaj, he lost all his wealth and became unconscious. So that time the Shukracharya, who is the Acharya for all the demons we have seen in the Prahlad Maharaj episode also. So he is a he is priest for all the demons. He is also Bhrigu Pati, means he is a descendant of Bhrigu. So Shukracharya brought the life of Bali Maharaj back. He is unconscious and he revived him. So therefore, Bali Maharaj became disciple of Shukracharya and is serving with a lot of faith, and whatever he is having, he is offering him. So you can see here the relationship between Shukracharya and Bali Maharaj. Right? So Shukracharya actually gave life to Bali Maharaj. So that means how much gratitude he should be having, or how much affection, or like how much attached he must be to Shukracharya. So, but later on we will see how he rejected even this Shukracharya also. So that's how we can remember this. So here, so that is how he is attached to Shukracharya. Now he is began to serve Shukracharya with great faith and offered whatever he has. So and all the other Brahmanas, they are all very much pleased with Bhrigu, with Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj is eager to conquer Indra. So they performed, like they did a lot of purifying ceremonies. They made him take bath, and then they started engaging him in a sacrifice called as Vishwajit sacrifice. Vishwajit means conquering the whole world. So that sacrifice they are uh, making him perform. So like after that performance, when they offered so many oblations. So many things came. One chariot, which is like beautiful with gold covered chariot with silk covers appeared, and also some yellow horses, which are like powerful, like that was of Indra that came. And there is a flag on that chariot which is marked with lion that has come. And also this description, like he has one bow, and then two quivers are there, and also one armor to protect him appeared. And that time Prahlad Maharaj, who is a grandfather, right? He came and he offered a garland of flowers. And this garland of flowers is, it will never fade. Shukracharya gave him a conch shell. So in that way, everyone kind of blessed Bali Maharaj. So Bali Maharaj did all those some special rites as Brahmanas have advised. And by their grace, he was fully equipped with all these things to fight. And he also offered, like their, he circumambulated Brahmanas and offered them obeisances. He also offered obeisances Prahlad Maharaj. In this way, received blessings of all of them. And he rode on that chariot given by Shukracharya, and he was with that fully equipped himself with whatever things they had got, and he started moving towards Swarga. So he is shining, that way he is moving. So all the soldiers, the demons, everyone accompanied. So they were also now at this time, like they were exhibiting their so much strength. So they, like with that, with their full power, they appearing like they will conquer anything. So they started moving towards Indra. So here there is a description of Indra's city. Previously, there are different discussions about Vaikunta, Kailasha, and also now the description of Indra, like Swarga, how it Swarga will look like. So that description is coming here. So this is like so many wonderful forests are there. Nandana garden is there, which is like so much filled with trees, which are like filled with fruits, flowers, and shoots. And so many bumblebees and birds are there. Swans, crans, chakravaka, ducks, they are all playing. And devatas, like many devatas, like devata women, they are all playing there. And this city is surrounded by Akasha Ganga. Like Akasha Ganga, we know it flows in the heavenly planets. Mm. So this Akasha Ganga is also moving around this city, and it is also protected by a high wall. And like generally, every city will be protected by some Durga, they say in Sanskrit. Durga means that will protect. Like for example, Dwarka as the Durga of ocean, so that no one will attack. So like that, the city also has like Akashaganga is also acting like a moat surrounding, because when huge river is there, it is difficult for enemies to cross over. And that city of Amaravati, they say, right? Amaravati is built by Vishwakarma. It is like a planned city, which had broad roads and so much wonderful gates, crystal gates, golden doors welcoming, courtyards, smaller roads, resting areas, so and then crossroads. So many wonderful things are there. And also the women in that Swarga, they are all very beautiful, and they wore very nice garments. So they are like appearing like a some like five flames in that city, and nice wind is blowing in that, and so many apsaras are also there, and then nice smell is coming from everywhere. So in this way, Amaravati Swarga. Why people in this world, right? They want to go to have some. They want to live in a wonderful place, And when the Vedas, they say, you do karma kanda and you will achieve sarga. So what is that swarga? Means all these opulences which are like mentioned, like so much wonderful opulences, nice fragrances, colorful trees, birds. So these are all like so many pigeons, peacocks, bees, they are all there. There is not much misery, so much happiness, so much sounds of mridanga, conch, kettle drums, and dancing accompanied by music. Gandharvas, they sing nicely. So in this way, so many opulences are there. That's how when someone hear of this, they want to go to this Svarga by performing Vedic sacrifices. And there is no one was sinful. There was no one was like kind of envious. There no one is violent towards other living entities. Cunning, there is no cunning, or they are not falsely proud or lusty, greedy. These people only, if no one has these qualities, they will only enter the city. That means most of them are in the mode of goodness. Right? So they are all free of these faults. That means almost in the mode of goodness, not like completely fault free, because completely fault free means only in Vaikuntha they will be, but more or less they are in the mode of goodness. So all these faults they don't have. They can only enter Swarga. So with that city, which is that city, so Bali Maharaj is kind of attacking that city. So like like as soon as he entered, he blowed his conch shell, which is given by Shukracharya, and that created fear in women. So seeing, like we can sometimes, when someone is exhibiting some valor, just by their appearance only, we can observe how much confident they are, how much valor they can exhibit. So seeing that, Indra was worried. Although we have defeated now, looks like they are so much powerful now. Just by seeing them, it appears so much powerful. So he approached his guru, Brahaspati, and asked, "O Lord, previously this enemy was defeated, but this old enemy now appears very stronger. Now looks like we cannot resist him. How did he attain such power?" So in this way, like it seems that no one can counteract Bali. Looks like he can devour this whole universe with his mouth. And just by his glance, he is burning all the directions. Looks like final destruction has arisen. So tell me, from where did he get all this power? And so much enthusiasm he is exhibiting. So then, with that, replied, Brahaspati replied that, oh, they satisfied their gurus, Brahmanas, Bhrigu, descendants of Bhrigu Brahmanas. They are all so much satisfied with their disciple, and they have bestowed their power. Hmm. So Brahmanas, they gave that power to Bali. So here, because Bali had offered them everything out of devotion and faith. So again, same like sixth canto, there is some little parallels are there. Right? So Indra also, that time also he offended his guru Brahaspati, and that time also uh, demons Vritrasur, they are all served. That time also they have uh, the demons, they are overpowering Indra. So here also like Bali Maharaj, when they satisfied their guru, he was empowered. Right? That was their power, not Bali Maharaj power, like that he's saying. And also, therefore it is very difficult. He is indicating that if you also serve us, Brahmana, like Brahaspati is saying, devotion and faith, you will attain that power, and you will also able to defeat him. In that way, he is kind of indicating that. In general, the principle is, if someone satisfies their gurus, that mercy will come from the gurus. Then that person will get that he will become more empowered by the gurus. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado. Right? So this principle always works in any circle. Right? So therefore they are saying that, so now you cannot defeat Bali Maharaj. So only Supreme Lord can conquer him, because now he is fully empowered by Brahmanas. Right? Just like no one can stand before Yamaraj, no one can stand before Bali. So in this way, so therefore you wait until some time where their energy reduced. So but right now you have to leave Swarga and go to some other place where you will not be seen. So basically you have to hide. So in this way he had told. Bali, at this point of time, he is very powerful. Later on, when he insults Brahmanas, so that time he will be vanquished. So like that he is giving. So future also he is kind of saying. Now he had devotion to Vishnu, but sometime after, when he offends Brahmanas, that time you will conquer Swarga. Like that he is saying. So he is all indicating in future he will obtain great enjoyment which is greater than Swarga, because Vishnu will become his doorkeeper. So in this way, and he will also in future he will attain the position of Indra, like that he is indicating. So Devatas, as advised by Brahaspati, they all left that Swarga without seen by everyone. So in this way, they have to leave Swarga. So Bali Maharaj, when he entered Swarga, there are no devatas there. He kind of captured that kingdom, and he completely brought that kingdom under his control. So Brahmana, these people, like so because now he became the king of heaven, Brahmanas, they further made him do some further sacrifices, and like kind of he performed 100 horse sacrifices, that kind of made him eligible to become future Indra also. Mm. So and he attained so much reputation in the three worlds. He became very famous. So she was shining like a moon. So he was like in this way conquering heaven. He is like enjoying the opulences of heaven. Right? He considered himself successful. So in this way, Bali Maharaj conquering heaven is mentioned. So now you will see the Aditi performs a sacrifice to please Vishnu. Right? So because Aditi, their sons, they were all leaving the heaven. So this is the next chapter. So Aditi, when she heard all her sons were asked to leave Swarga and they have to hide themselves, so Aditi began lamenting and started like because she has to suffer, see her sons being without any shelter. So she was lamenting. So at that time, Kashyapa Muni has come to Aditi. Kashyapa Muni is the father of both Devatas and demons. Diti and Aditi both are Diti, descendants of Diti are Daityas, descendants of Aditi are Devatas. So Kashyapa Muni, he after his meditation, he came back to Aditi's place. So see, he saw Aditi was very much morose. So, but Aditi welcomed Kashyapa, and uh, after he was welcomed, he took his sword. He started asking Aditi about why she was so much morose. He asked several questions, which indicate that if someone is morose, he will experience, like if someone does these things, he will experience moroseness. Hmm. So what he is asking that, so is there any adharma, like any inauspicious thing has taken place in regard to dharma? So is it the cause? Or Brahmanas or people in general, like if some inauspiciousness happens to dharma or to Brahmanas or people in general, generally moroseness will come. Right? So is it like some people are dharma or Brahmanas? Is there any adharma happened? Also, in your house, is there any dharma, artha, kama? Are you following it nicely or some inauspiciousness took place there? Right? So, like if someone performs dharma, artha, kama, so they will attain all happiness, but is there any discrepancies happening there? Also, like, have you failed to receive some of the guests properly? Hmm. So because guest reception, if someone comes, it is our duty to nicely receive them. So, gruheshu yeshu atitadyo nachita salilairapi yadi niryanti tenunam feruraja gruhopamaha. Hmm. In some houses, if someone is not received nicely, guests are not received nicely, those houses are compared to homes of jackals. Feru Raja, some word is given. Feru Raja means jackal, Gruhopama. Like in any place where guests are not welcomed properly, that place is compared to the houses of jackals. Right? In general, if someone has heart to welcome guests, somehow or other they can welcome. Right? Whatever, even if they are very poor also, they can offer some water, some nice words, right? According to their capacity, they can always lovingly welcome all the guests, right? So even like sometimes there may not be sufficient lack of resources, whatever possible, that also we can offer. Sometimes there is also time also may be constrained. Like sometimes some guests may be coming and we might have some important things to do. That time also, that time also we can kind of adjust whatever we can, or also we can politely or lovingly we can also convey that things in that time also. But the principle of welcoming guests properly, that always should be maintained. So that welcoming guests properly. If that is not followed, that is compared to holes of jackals. So he is asking if is there any guest who is not welcomed properly. That is also cause of moroseness. And also that are there fire sacrifices in the home? Are they happening nicely, or you did not offer oblations? Because this is the Vedic time, and in general, karma, like every grosthas, they used to do these fire sacrifices, right? Welcoming this. If that is not done, that is a cause of little lamentation. Like so, yajna principle. So that is being followed. But now we can follow the principle of japa yajna, where we should regularly chant the holy name, and that will satisfy everyone. So that he is asking, that is not is this followed? Also, uh, like just by worshipping the fire and brahmanas, the like grihasthas, they can achieve whatever they want. If they want to reside in higher planetary systems or anything, because sacrificial fire and brahmanas both are considered as a mouth of Lord Vishnu. So therefore, if someone worships them nicely, they will achieve all these things. So are you doing that properly? Are you worshipping Agni properly? Then he finally asked, are your sons well? Because if sons, children, they are not doing well, that is a cause of sorrow. So are your sons faring well? So looks like seeing your face moroseness, I can perceive that you are having this moroseness. So in this way, he asked several questions. Then Aditi, she replied that, oh, I am nicely serving all the Brahmanas, cows, dharma, and all the people are also very nice. And also, this house is the place where dharma artha kama nicely we can perform. So here fires, guests, servants and beggars, everyone is being properly cared for me. You need not worry about that. I am nicely doing, because I always think of you, and when I think of you, there is no possibility of doing any dharma being neglected. So in this way, there is no dharma, and you always instruct me upon on dharma. So therefore, how can I did not follow that dharma? So therefore, all my desires will be fulfilled by following dharma. So in this way, she kind of assured Kashyapa about that thing. But now she is expressing what is the cause of her sorrowness. Right? So all the devatas and demons both have come from your body. You are equal to all. And the Supreme Lord, he always protects his devotee. Hmm. So, like my suffering, like she is kind of expressing that I am having suffering. But if you show mercy, that will be, my suffering will easily be removed. So just like the Lord is equal to all, uh, Samoham sarvabhuteshu namedeshu asti na prayah. But he also, ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya maite teshu chapyam. He is equal to everyone, but he is partial to his devotees. He serves his devotees. So therefore, you should also, although everyone is equal to, all your sons are equal to you, but Indra particularly he serves you, you should protect Indra, because he is devoted to you. So in this way she is conveying, right? So sometimes the Lord in general he is equal to everyone, but he is partial to the persons who serves him. In that way he is impartially partial. Similarly, all your sons, devatas and daityas, they are all serve your sons only, and you should be equal to all of them. But since Indra is devoted to you, you should show some special favor to Indra. In that way, she is asking for some special favor. And now, like all their wealth, my son's wealth is being stolen by demons. So therefore, you should think of their welfare. Demons have taken away our opulences, beauty, fame, and even our residence also. Now we cannot even reside in Swarga also. Now we are exiled, and so much trouble we are undergoing. So you can always bestow your mercy always. Just by intelligence, you can create so much auspiciousness. So and we can regain whatever is being lost. So please bestow your mercy. So in this way, she kind of requested Kashyap Muni. Kashyap Muni, he was like, he is like a great sage, right? So he was like kind of, he looks everything equally. So he is kind of worrying, but not worrying, kind of surprised how much attachment this Aditi had in that sense. So, uh, so he is saying that, oh, how much, like he is saying, Kastamahasmayaniva, Aho Maya Balam Vishnu, Sneha Baddam Idam Jagat. He's saying that how this Vishnu's Maya is so much powerful that this whole world is Sneha Baddam. Like so, like Sneha Baddam means everyone had their affection for their children, and this affection is actually coming from Lord Vishnu's power only, Lord Vishnu's Maya. So like that, he was smiling, but internally he was pained by seeing her suffering. So he's saying that he is observing that how everyone in this world is bound by this affection for their family members. So in general, we see so many like all the living entities, they had particular mentality, particular affection, and particular kind of devotion also. So these all these things internally, the Lord, either through external energy or internal energy, they had. So if we observe someone is exhibiting nice devotion, we can think that, oh, this person, favored by internal energy of the Lord, he is performing devotion. And if someone is exhibiting a lot of Maya, then also we can observe, oh, this person, the Supreme Lord's energy, Maya is kind of binding him. So in that way, everywhere the energies of the Lord, they are working in everyone's hearts, right? So that particular person, either influenced by both mayas, he performs many activities. So in that way, we can always observe that whatever is being taken place, that is being taken place by Lord Vishnu's energies. So he is saying, Kwa deho bhautiko anatma. What is this body made of elements? It is not soul. Kwa chatma prakrute para. This Atma is beyond this Prakriti. Kasya ke pati putradya. Who is your husband? Who is your this son? Moha eva hi karanam. Everything is moha. Since this jiva is bound up this by body, because of identification with this body, he is also identifying with his things related to body. Right? My sons or my family. So these are all bodily connections. But Kashyapa is seeing from the perspective of soul. Soul is actually different from this body. But because of moha only, everyone is identifying with that body. And with that bodily connection, everyone is thinking that this person is my son, my daughter, or my family members, my father, my mother. So these are all body relations. In 10th canto, this subject is also addressed. In even 3rd canto also it is addressed. Because actually everyone loves their soul, but now that soul is attached to body, they are loving their body. Because they are loving their body, they are also loving their relatives. But actually they love their soul more than their body. And that soul has connection with Paramatma, so their love towards Paramatma is more actually. That's how the Brajavasis, they love Krishna more than their own sons. So that is how it is explained. Actually, originally, everyone loves the Lord more than their own bodies and other people. But now that is kind of forgotten because of moha. So, in this way, Kashyap Muni is thinking. So, although he is also pained seeing the Aditi, but he had a little more understanding that these are all illusory relationships, moha, and you are lamenting. Right? So these bodily connections. So he is kind of indicating that these are all bodily relationships. You should not be attached. But he is also now giving some solution. Right? Previously in sixth canto also we have seen. Sixth canto, Kashyapa had Diti interactions, right? So Diti previously she was Diti asked one time, came to Kashyapa and asked, I want my sons are suffering. She served nicely and Kashyap Muni bestowed some benediction. Then Diti asked, oh, I want to have a son who will kill Indra. That time also Kashyap Muni lamented. How is it that I have become surrendered to this woman like that? He lamented. Now there also he suggested to worship the Supreme Lord. That's how Maruts were born to Diti and she got transformed. But here also for Aditi also he noticed this thing and now also same solution he is giving. If you want to achieve your benediction or achieve your goals, worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He will bestow whatever benedictions you want. Upatishtasva Purusham Bhagavantam Janardanam Sarvabhuta Guhavasam Vasudevam Jagadguram. You worship the Supreme Lord, Purusha, who is Bhagavan, Janardana, and who is residing in everyone's heart. He is Vasudeva and he is Jagat Guru. So, because she is weeping out of affection for her sons, so he is giving solution. Worship the Lord. He is actually your husband. I am just conventional husband because Pati, like Shriya Pati, Yajna Pati, like that. So many Patis are mentioned for the Lord. So he is actually real Pati. Pati means one who maintains. Actually, the Supreme Lord is the one who actually maintains everyone. So therefore, you should worship that Supreme Lord. And because he knows everything, Bhagavantam, he has all appliances and one of the appliances, he knows everything. So therefore, you should worship that Bhagavantam. And he alone can give auspiciousness and he gives pain to your enemy, Janardana. Right? So Janardana means he he will beg from his devotee Bali for Indra's sake. So that is also one of the meaning. Sarva Guha Vasam, he resides in everyone's heart. So because he resides in everyone's heart, he inspires Bali from within to ignore his guru. Right? So generally, Lord resides in everyone's heart. This is wonderful meditation we can do, that in this world we observe so many people around us. Right? And so many people, they perform so many activities. Sometimes like some nice devotional service also they performs. Sometimes they perform engaged in Maya. Right? But we can see how the Lord is there inside everyone and He is only inspiring everyone to perform their activities based on their inclinations. Right? So, like especially in the case of devotees, we can observe how Lord is giving some nice inclinations for that devotee to perform nice devotional service. In that way, when we observe, we can think like we will think, oh, nicely Lord is empowering him, or nicely Lord is making him do this devotional service, and our appreciation for that devotee and Lord also will increase. So he will only inspire Bali Maharaj to ignore his guru, like that he is kind of indicating here. Vasudeva means he who manifests in Shuddha Sattva. So he will also purify your heart by bhakti when you meditate upon him. In that way, Vasudeva, you worship that Lord. And also, he is very merciful, and like if you worship him, he will also appear. He is the guru of this whole world. So in this way, if you worship the Lord, he will benefit you because you will be purified. He will benefit me also. He will benefit Bali also because Bali will get association of the Lord. He will benefit Indra also because Indra will get Swarga. He will benefit entire world because Ganges will also come. So all these things will be the Kashyap Muni is indicating here also. And at the end of pastime of Vamandev, we will see how these are all fulfilled. So in this way, he is indicating. And that Supreme Lord who removes all the suffering from his devotee, he is very much inclined for poor people, Dina people. So he will fulfill all your desires. And in general, anyone perform devotional service, that person will never fail. So, and any other thing other than devotional service, that is always useless. So that is my opinion. So in this way, you worship the Supreme Lord. So that is what he indicated. And Hari especially means one who takes away suffering. So to that Lord Hari you worship. So in this way he indicated worshipping. So then Aditi, hearing that, she asked, how can I worship? You told me to worship. So please give me the method by which the Lord Yatame Satya Sankalpa, the Lord by whom woes come true. That means if we perform some austerity or some woe, that will become true by the mercy of the Lord. Satya Sankalpa is called. So he will fulfill all my desires. In that way you speak. So please tell me the rules by which I can follow. And by worshipping, will be satisfied because now I am so much lamenting. So please give me the method. So in this way, he is asking. So then Kashyapa Muni, he told, I will give you a process by which Lord Keshava is satisfied. Previously, Brahma gave me these instructions. That time when I want to produce children, so that time Brahma gave me this instruction. So that same instruction I will give it to you, by which you can also worship the Supreme Lord. So then he gives the method. So what is that method? So this is called Payovrata. So Payovrata means subsisting only on milk. Hmm. So on Falguna, like Falguna means month of February and March. So that time, Amala Paksha means sun, like moon is kind of increasing. So for 12 days till the time of Dwadashi, one should only drink milk and one should worship the Supreme Lord with complete devotion. Right? Sini Valyam means Amavasya day, one should start, one should smear the body with earth dug by a bore if available, and bathe in a river if available. So then you should say, oh Mother Earth, Earth, actually Earth is, you are raised by Varahadev, and like to have a certain place, and I pray to you that kindly vanquish all my sins. I offer my obeisances. So in general, like we are all residing on earth, right? So in general, there is something like, if we remember that we are residing on earth, we can offer our obeisances to earth. Oh, Mother Earth, only because of you I am existing. So in this way also we can pray sometimes, right? So like you are raised by Varahadev, please remove my sins, my obeisances unto you. In this way, after praying, morning, after paying morning duties, one should worship the Lord. So that worship of the Lord, that deity can be made from earth or from sun or from water, fire or from Guru. So in this way, like one should worship the Lord in this presence. So, and one should offer prayers to the Lord. Mantras. Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahiyase Sarvabhuta Nivasaya Vasudevaya Sakshini. You exist everywhere. You, as Vasudeva, you witness everything. So I offer my obeisances. Namo Avyaktaya. Uh, so नमो अव्यक्ताय सूक्ष्माय प्रधानपुरुषाय च चतुर्विंशद्गुणज्ञाय गुणसङ्ख्यानहेतवे. So in this way, like so many prayers he offers, and he also gives so many other rules and regulations, and he also gives whoever observes this Payovrata, they will attain the Lord. So we'll discuss those mantras, prayers, what is that meaning, and also rules and regulations. And Payovrata, how Aditi followed all of them. And the Supreme Lord was born to Aditi, so as Vamandev. So those things will continue in our next section. So we'll stop here. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, if anyone had anything to discuss, otherwise we'll end here. Okay, thank you everyone. जय श्री ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.